A drift car's alignment can make the difference between winning and losing. And with the 4th round of Formula Drift Pro-Am just right around the corner, we really gotta figure some things out. So this is episode 1 of Drift Science. Now the way my car is currently set up, it's ready to run a flat skid pad style track. However, the next track we're running is a high bank oval, which this requires a very weird alignment. And up until recently, I had no idea what the correct setup would be. But after some testing and consulting from some very close friends, I kinda have figured out how to set this car up properly. Now the 2 key points we need to look at here is gonna be thrust angle and toe. And toe, if you don't know, is the inward and outward motion from the tire when you look at it from a top view. And if you just slightly adjust the rear passenger side toe to go toe in, it'll give us just that little bit of extra boost to hold the outside of the bank. Because when running on an oval track that's going clockwise, when you turn that tire just slightly toe in, that back right tire will be pointed slightly more towards the wall. But if you were to do toe out just like this, that back right tire is now pointed towards the infield and it would pull you away from the wall. Which when our goal is to hit that outer zone, which is right up against that wall, it's not going to be really helpful for helping us win this competition. Now thrust angle is something that you figure out while adjusting toe. It's essentially what degrees both the tires are pointed relative to the chassis, because you're either allowing the vehicle to thrust inward or outward depending on what kind of setup you have. Now this is all in efforts to keep me on the outside of the banks to dominate in this competition, which I wish it was as simple as it sounds, but we might be in over our heads on this one. And this isn't the only thing we need to get done, so tune in tomorrow to see what else we have to do before we put these hypotheses to the test at our next event before competition. This has been Drift Science. I'll see you guys tomorrow.